Hello, and welcome back to Silksong. It's been about 2 weeks since I've played, so I've been out of the game for quite a while. So I have to get my bearings back here, but have been watching the old recordings and kind of picking up on places that I've missed. So speaking of the mist, we'll get to that. But I have a list of places written down here in just a notepad file. And I'm going to be looking to hit up a few areas that I need to go back to. You can see we have 545 rosaries, quite a substantial amount. So, going to be a little bit risky to hold these on our person. So I might, if Mort here has the ability to string them up for us, I might get some of these. Although I do remember one NPC somewhere offering rosary necklaces. I think it might have been in Bellheart, but for now, I'm just going to invest in a little bit of security. Maybe do at least 3, I'm thinking. I bet he's very happy about this. We'll just keep going. And maybe now that we're below 200, we'll stop there. So I think the Farfields is one place that I wanted to be, and I think we're here already. So I did want to go to the station. So that's to the right here. And I do have to kind of relearn the controls every time. Oop. So I do remember B for bind. That's one thing that has not escaped me because I just drilled that in there pretty hard. And I do seem to be getting a little bit of controller rumble. Yeah, there's a lot of controller rumble. I don't know why. That wasn't the case last time, so that could be an update that they introduced. Even when I start dashing here, there's some controller rumble, so maybe I have to look in the settings. Let me just sit at this bench here first, and then I'll take a look. Give me a second. And we're back. Okay, there doesn't seem to be any controller rumble option. It might just be my memory escaping me, and there was always controller rumble, but it is a little bit distracting, I will say. But I'll probably get used to it, so nothing to worry about here. I did notice that in this area, we can actually just grab the wall. We don't need to necessarily explode the floor, like I was saying. And I forgot which toolkit I was using, but I will try to at least... I don't have enough silk for this, but now I do. There we go. Okay, so just getting a feel back for these controls. There could be a secret here against this wall. But every time she slides against the wall, there's a little bit of rumble. It's going to be hard to ignore for the immediate future. And I think as long as we can bounce off of these guys, we're not going to have any issues. Whoa! Okay, luckily they put me back up here, because I was not trying to fall down too early. I do want to make sure I have the chance to explore as much as possible. I thought that might have been a wall I could grab. Okay, my controller is rumbling right now, even though there doesn't seem to be anything happening. It's just... there seems to be a rumble on practically every interaction in the game now. There was an update for Hollow Knight, the initial game, not Silksong. So I don't know if they tried to like normalize the controller behavior across both games. Maybe that's what happened. I'm not really too sure. It's been so long since I played that game. I think my cloud save was desynced from my current setup, so I had to either choose between my cloud save or the local files I have. And the cloud save was at 2023 last time I played it, so it's been a while. So we're kind of we're not really off the beaten path. We're still mostly in Farfields, but I don't really know where this is gonna lead me. I don't really have a clue. Oop. Okay, a little bit, ooh, kind of have to commit. And I do have the ability to bind here, so I will before engaging this fellow. I don't really fear these enemies anymore, these particular ants, because I noticed they are kind of low on health. Not like the bigger ones that are a little bit more dangerous. So let's just keep going up here. And my controller's really having a seizure. It's really making me know about it. And since I have the magnetic brooch, I don't really have to worry about those escaping me. Okay. Not really sure I have a plan here, but I think I can just, yep, keep bouncing. Oh, and you can see, even if I get hit by the last millisecond of his attack, I still sustain the full damage. I think I can, yep, do something like that. Okay, not really seeing any secrets around. I don't know why there's a wall there. I don't really need it. I don't think. Okay, just very close. I think I can interrupt the dash with the cloak, which makes it a little easier to stop before I hit the wall. Otherwise, I'd eat a face full of spikes. Could be a secret anywhere there, but... Oh, is this a flea? I know where we are. We're behind the Pilgrim's Rest. So this is that beast that's been hammering the wall from the other side. Okay. Didn't expect to be here so soon. Maybe that's why my controller was rumbling so hard. Hello. Be free. That one was not really in danger, per se. It was more so just a prisoner here, I guess. So let's go see if this beast is anything like I'm imagining. I'm imagining like a gorilla type of insect with like gigantic tree trunk sized arms. So let's see if that's what we have. Okay, it's like a rhino beetle. Cool. I used to draw bugs when I was a kid. I had a book of how to draw, and it was all bugs like butterflies and mantises and beetles. So this is kind of bringing me back to those times. That was one of the first drawing books I had, and kind of sparked my interest in art. So, okay, not expecting that. Obviously, we know they charge, but can they jump? Yes. Okay. What is this? Looks like we cannot hit it from above, at least its front half. I think as long as I can tell its jump pattern. Okay. That's the rock maneuver. There we go. Okay, so when it freezes in place, it looks like... Ooh. That's when it's gonna jump, which is mainly what I have to watch out for. Okay, I'm feeling a little bit scared now. What the heck? Okay, this is a little unique. I did not expect it to be able to escape the boss room, so to speak. So they didn't really close the door behind us. You know what I'm thinking? I'm gonna open this door, and I'm gonna see if I can get out. So I'm gonna leave here, and I'm gonna see if they actually spawn it outside. Because I think there's a possibility that we can get it to interact with this environment in some capacity. And as usual, you know, they don't give it a name. Okay, do we have it again? Really? It's just gone? Well, that's unfortunate. I was not expecting that. I thought that it would follow me outside. Maybe I'll see it somewhere else? Okay, you get to live for now. Okay. I think all that would have happened, though, is I would have gotten a journal entry, or a, a hunter's journal entry, and then probably some shards, and that's about it. But I don't think there was going to be a bigger reward than that. So we'll probably see that same enemy, if not the same exact entity, then probably another variant of it somewhere else. And then the other place that I wanted to visit was the fourth chorus room. So that's all the way at the bottom of the shaft to the right. I'm just gonna kind of fall all the way down here. Is this it? No, one more. Because there was a area up here that I did not see. Oh. Okay, let's, we have to actually, like, maneuver into it. There we go, it's just some rosaries, not bad. It could be something in the wall here, I guess not. Okay, so we can strike that off the list. So many places that they can just tuck away. Okay, and then the other thing was, for the mist, well, before that, let me actually make my way over here to the seamstress, because we could have some dialogue from her. But let's talk about the mist while we're at it. I was watching the environment as I made my way through that place, and I noticed that the butterflies that were in each room were kind of positioned around a platform, so kind of like over here. They were never just hovering over an air gap, like they always had a platform underneath them. So that kind of told me that we had to interact with them in some way. And then it struck me, I have this needle in. So I think what I probably have to do is play the needle in around the butterflies, and then something will happen. Like, then we'll be able to see possibly where to go. So I'll just take my free bench here, and we'll see what that shortcut we opened looked like. Super unfortunate that that's gonna haunt me that I didn't get to finish off that enemy. Okay, so no new dialogue. But I wonder if we're ever gonna get any more upgrades from her. I think we probably might be able to. And then that door all the way at the end there could be a weaver door. I actually forgot what is over there. But if it's a weaver door, we can definitely open it up. Definitely, easily schmoove over that one. Over here, there's probably something up top, but I don't know if we have the ability to get up there yet. Ooh, actually, we can wall jump, but that's about it. Yeah, so these are the rings that will allow us to eventually get up to places like that. Okay, I'm not too worried about just single hits right now. This is another weaver door, so here we go. Another weave nest, I suppose. Weave nest Sindrill. And an immediate bench. Okay, not gonna be able to reach that spy cam over there. Interesting to see all the weave nests share that in common. Okay, that's just environment, I think. Hey. Okay. What is this? Though the weavers have long passed from Forloom, this servant still performs its function. And what that function is, I'm not sure. Is that it? This can't be a dead end, could it? Maybe I have to run into this. There we go. Okay, I thought it was going to open a new place, but I guess we just, this is a dead end, huh, after all. Speed silk anklets. That looks like another item or tool. Experimental anklets of weaver make. Draws upon the wearer's own silk to increase sprinting speed. I might want to try that out, at least. But I think that's going to be it. Oh, hold on a second. I want to see what happens if we go the other direction. Very appropriate upgrade to get after, you know, solving a puzzle that involved sprinting. Okay, so what? I'm more interested in the map here. Okay, this was just a section of the far fields. So if I open the map here, this isn't actually its own place. And you know what's super interesting is that I'm kind of off the map to the right. I'm out of the far fields, but I'm still in the far fields technically if I open the map here. So I wonder why that is. But I can take this door marker away now because we've opened it. And let's see if we can't fit this new tool somewhere. Maybe on the brooch. I'm not hurting for rosaries right now. Let's try this out. Okay, it's a little bit faster. But what's going to be interesting is if it changes the distance of my air dash. It doesn't look like it did. Yeah, so it only affects the sprint speed. I'm not really sure why I would need that. Her sprinting is already ridiculously fast. So I'm just going to put this brooch back on. Let's see if there's any other interesting tools to use. No. And then this one was the high risk, high reward strategy. This one could be interesting, but I'm not really feeling the need like to stay in place. I don't think that function is as useful as it was in Hollow Knight. So I guess that was not really much, but we did explore all of this now. So there was one other section in the Sinner's Road that I wanted to peek for a potential secret that I missed. Let me just try to find my way back to the closest station. I'm not really watching where I'm going right now. I guess the sprint speed might have helped over here. Ow. Yeah, this is a shortcut here. One level higher. Do want to sit at the bench just to heal up. Thank you so much. I won't impose on you any further. Okay, so we need to go up here. Yeah, we'll be able to scale this wall. Oh, and then unfortunately... No, we can make it. So that's good. Where am I going here? I need to be one level higher. Still not used to traversing these areas, but... well, I guess I did open up this shortcut, so now we can just easily get back here. Let me make sure that I'm going the right way, though. So we want to go to the left. And then just drop down. There we go. No problems. We do have a bench here. Interestingly, they didn't put a bench at every single one of the stations, which is not used to that. But we'll want to go back to Bone Bottom. And I did leave something to be explored at Weave Nest Atla. I kind of realized at the end that in my haste to finish off that place, I forgot to, check possibly the most important room. So I'm gonna go back there and see what was going on. I believe, where am I? It was underneath the floor, yes. And then we just immediately hold to the right. Oh, interesting how I can actually jump. Oh, so I can take a shortcut this way. Oh, I didn't think they would let us do that. That's kind of cool. Beautiful execution. Let's see if it opens when I turn around. Yes, it does. And this guy, didn't expect him to follow me. He's persistent. But okay, at the bottom right there, that's kind of the thing that I missed. And it's so obvious too. I mean, it has like a big... they even put like a little piece of art there to denote it on the mini-map, so... There we go. Yeah, this is the way that I forgot to keep going. I said I wanted to explore everything, so I'm gonna double back, and then I just forgot to keep going in this direction. Who's there? Has someone come to free me? Or are you here to bring my end? I'm Hornet prisoner, only a traveler, and not here to slay you. What cause sees you caged in these ruins of Weaver's past? Were you their enemy? No, not their enemy. And their prisoner, not through malice. I am Eva, a thing, difficult to describe. A child of Weavers, yet not quite their kin. How strange. That description could fit me as well as yourself. Child of Weavers, and not? I can detect your Weaver's strain, yet you are different from them, and from me. A shifting, blended thing. What are you, creature? Step closer, lady, and that my senses would better understand your nature. Maybe I don't want to. Okay. Well, I don't want to miss out. We did miss one thing this episode so far, so let's just keep going down this path here. You see one's nature, Eva? Is it a skill? It is a skill far beyond bugs. One not without cost. My sight perceives a bug only through the imprint upon their soul. You speak of their crest, that signifier of a bug's essence and their invisible yoke, born through a lifetime. Crest? Yes, the old Weaver term. A simple word to attempt description of something so profound. But wait, your own nature, is it... Lady, permit me to look deeper still, that I may offer clarity. Allow insight? Is there a reason not to? This could be a permanent decision, changing us in one way or another. But, who, you know, obviously I'm gonna go yes. Evolved the Crest of Hunter. Strike enemies repeatedly to build focus. Once focused, needle attacks will become deadlier. So we have crest upgrades. Who could have seen that coming? And it just so happened that I was wearing the Hunter crest while I took it. So I guess that would be the reason to decline. But obviously, since they didn't present it as exactly what it was, I didn't know what I was getting myself into. Still, I'm not mad that I was wearing the Hunter crest, because this has been kind of my favorite crest so far. It is more or less the basic kind of moveset in the game, which is what I enjoy. Okay, so it changes a little bit. Incredible! Your nature is so unlike a mortal bug's. Yours is malleable, transitory. It is a marvelous thing, worth my long life to behold. If in your travels you are able to further evolve, return to me. With what power I possess, I may be able to aid you further. Thank you, Eva. If my nature expands as you say, I shall return. Okay, so this would have been an interesting thing to be carrying since the first time I came through here. Lady, still my senses resound. You seem so far beyond the bounds of a bug. Permit me to gaze again upon your nature, that I may offer clarity. What? Excuse me? Gained a Crest. Equip additional tools independent of one's crest. So it looks like we get permanent tool upgrades. That is beautiful. I wouldn't have been mad if this wasn't in the game, but still happy to have it. And who knows, maybe she has like 4 other upgrades for us. Let's just keep going. Okay. I wonder why I was able to get that Crest though, because it might have been after I did something in particular, but I'm not really sure what that thing is. So here we go. We'll just keep this. We'll just earmark this area here. Try not to forget that it's here. And then I don't really know when to come back, like what upgrade I would have to look out for to know when to come back. But I'll just peek it every so often, I suppose. So now, let's run up out of here. Unfortunate that there's no fast travel out of Weave Nest Atla. Open up! Okay, and then we'll go to the mist and try to see if my hunch is correct. If it's not, then I think what we're gonna have to do is I have a few other hypotheses about how to progress in that area, but none of them are really giving me a lot of confidence. So let's fast travel. I believe we need to go to the Sinner's Road. Unfortunate that there's not really a good way over there. There's not really a fast travel location, so we'll have to stop by Greymoor or Greymore. Okay, and you can see on this station there's no like architecture behind her to kind of denote the platform. I wonder what that structure is there for, aside from just flare. Yeah, like this one right here. You can see that curved, whatever this is. Just a little bit of flourish, some architectural flourish, I guess. So we're back in hostile territory. Gotta be careful and not forget. I often tend to forget that I have Thread Storm, so that's kind of one of the things. Let me just peek the map here, see if there's anything worth scoping out. This could be a door that I could access. I might want to peek the Flea Caravan here, and then there's Bellheart, which could give us some kind of like quest. But let me see what quests I have right now that I might be able to figure out. We got one more of these flint beetles to figure out, to find. And then the Polyp quest, I think both of those involve just exploration. So I think I'll just, if I'm in the area, I'll try to figure it out. And then this guy was lost in Shellwood, which is all the way out here. So we do have a fast travel location there. We'll try to scope it out if we happen to pass by. So I will sit at the bench here before I go any further. And the rumble just continues. There's not really anything rumbling. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, I'm sorry. Did her upgrade turn my downward attack into a dive? Into a... Oh no. I'm so confused. Hold on. I have to see which crest I'm wearing here. This is the one that I thought I had on. And this one is the one that I just happened to upgrade. Okay. I think I understand. So I wasn't upgrading the crest that I was wearing. I was upgrading this particular one and nothing else. So that kind of confuses me, because if I had no choice but to upgrade it, then why would they give me the option to say no? Maybe it's for people who don't want to make the game easier on themselves. So I guess we'll just go back in with the Hunter's Crest for a little while here and see what all is different. I mean, what did they say about it? They said, build focus with successive strikes. So maybe you kind of have to build up some kind of meter, but I don't really know what to look out for to validate that it's working. But I don't really hate the Hunter Crest. I think it's a fine crest. So I can tolerate it. I would never tolerate the Beast Crest, however. Just immediately turn that off. And just ignore as many of these guys as I can. No thank you. Don't know where we're gonna find the Green Prince, but one of my more admired characters, I guess. I do like his personality, so I'm interested in where his story arc is gonna go. And I don't know if this is something I can get right now. Ooh, unfortunate. But not a big deal. While I'm in the area, I will hit up that location that I said. Yes! Okay, that's how you get up here. Okay. Glad I gave it a shot. There could be something up here, potentially. Other than these. Oop, don't forget. Okay. I think I can easily get enough. Doesn't really matter that I got hit. More so, I just want to bind. There we go. I do have the brooch on, so those rosaries will come to me. Unless they... didn't? Hold on. Oh, I have the shard pendant now. Which one had the brooch on it? This one. Okay, well, kind of, since we don't really need rosaries right now, I think I'll prioritize shards. And then the place that I wanted to go was this bottom... Let me just open the full map here. Yeah, the bottom right. So I need to go back down this shaft. And then I'm going to have to apply that maggot status effect on myself again. Oop, that's fine. Okay, it was down here, and then I thought... Ow. I'm in a kind of an awful position now, but... I thought there might be something in the bottom left here. Okay. The screen is shaking, and my controller is vibrating, but it doesn't look like anything's happening, so I guess that was a complete waste of time. Which is fine. I mean, that's kind of what the price you gotta pay for exploration. Try not to draw any aggro here, and then make my way over to that bench. So it's all the way to the left side. Okay, totally fine. We're just gonna have to deal with that this fellow here. Take it slow, and we're good. Oh, sitting at a bench also cleanses you. You don't say. If memory serves, I think I tried that one time before, and it didn't work. Unless I just literally never tried it. Ow. But that also might be something that they added to the game after the fact, so that'd be interesting. I don't remember downloading an update. We'll just heal here, and then pick up whatever rosaries we get lucky enough to intercept. Nope. Ow. Got a little bit impatient there. Okay, he's gonna block my way, huh? Okay. So this way is the mist. We unfortunately don't have a way to you know, save a bench over here. Unfortunate that I fell in the maggot water, but it's not a huge deal, all said and done. If I can just farm this guy, pretty sure I can easily cleanse myself. There we go. Okay, one more potentially. Beautiful. So here we go. We know these butterflies do lead the way, so I will have to farm a little bit of silk. Oh, I forgot. I forgot how hostile this area was. But one of my other hypotheses was I have to clear out all of the wraiths on the room. That would be a little bit arduous, but here you can see these butterflies are on top of a platform. They are activated. So it turned out to be the correct answer. Okay. I'm so glad that I was right. Whoa. Okay, kind of a double jump scare there. Please don't hit me. And with this hunter crest, it's going to be a little bit hard to jump. My nose itches right now. Ugh. I'm being attacked from every vector. I'm just gonna clear this one out, because I do want to heal for future encounters. No! Okay, I need a little bit more. And I also need to farm a little bit of silk so that I can follow these butterflies around. If I can find any of them. I think this is the super vertical room. Yeah, it's just an exit there. There doesn't seem to be anything here. Butterflies or not. Okay, there's some. Oh no! But I also have to manage... Oh man, that's unfortunate. I also have to manage my health. Yeah, there's another wraith though, so we're good. It's a little bit tedious, but it's what has to be done. But the good thing about this Crest is that her downward strike does last a little bit of time before the hitbox disappears, so it's not like I have to time it as much. Okay, where did they go? Okay, we'll have the opportunity to heal off of this this wraith here. So let's just get its attention. Oh! Okay, don't jump too early. I'm gonna heal. Oh, okay, that's gonna be 2 hits. I think this was the only exit. I'm almost certain there's nothing else below me, but I just want to take a look. Okay, so they did go down. So this must be it. Either way, we'll be able to kind of rinse and repeat as much as we need to. We'll take some free silk. Okay, there's our helpers, our guides, our lights in this dark tunnel. I'm just looking to heal. Okay, and when she falls, they do track your original position, not the position you're going to. So let's try not to... Ah! I hate losing control of my footing in this area because I can just... There's so many traps around, I could easily just run into one of them at any moment. Alright, so why is the needle in? And luckily, I think I can play it enough without consuming a bar of silk. Okay, so I will actually just go ahead and do that again while I have the opportunity. Okay, we'll use the invincibility to just tank through that. Okay, so this is the same room we came across while we were just blindly stumbling through the mist here in the first time around. So it did look like we were indeed making progress, but we were just getting lucky. It was just completely random. Yeah, and I think I tried to downward strike. We do kind of have to deal with some of these wraiths necessarily, because we can't play the needle in for, you know, safely enough while they're gonna just charge us. Please don't hit me. That's unfortunate. Yeah, so if I tried to play it here, I would almost certainly get tagged. Looks like they're about to go up. Down and to the right. Okay. It's kind of dangerous, but there is some silk here. First strike. I'm just mashing B so I can bind as soon as possible. Just duck under. There we go. So we know there's a platform underneath these butterflies every time. Okay, I'm just going to be looking to skip this one if I possibly can. There we go. Where are we now? I wonder how long this is going to take. But if we can find some butterflies, yep, without running into a wraith, we can probably just shortcut the whole process. Okay, just gonna sneak under stealthily. Please! Okay, it looked like this was the right way. I think we made it. Lead me. Whoa. It looks like we're back in the Sinner's Road, but obviously it's a different place. Oh, I'm so ready to be past the mist. Here we go. Very open, spacious room. I don't suppose I'm safe here, am I? Ooh, this brings back vibes from the library, or Monomon's location in Hollow Knight. Looks like there's like a hallway leading back to a giant area back there. I don't know what's over in this direction, but I'm not really too interested in poisoning myself to find out. So I think we'll have the chance to get back here. Maybe we can spot ourselves on the map even. Okay, it looks like... so we started out over here, and then we're now over here. We went through the whole mist, and then we ended up in this top area. So I'm not sure. If I was tracking myself while I was going through the mist, it could have been interesting to see where I popped up on the fog of war, to see if I was moving around or not. But too late to to find out. Exhaust organ? Like the organ of a body or an organ instrument? Could be either. This place does have kind of like a biological looking aesthetic, and also they are playing an organ as the background music for the mist. And I hear the rain. It's smacking the roof outside, adding to the vibes here. What are you? Whoa! Scare the life out of me. Hey there, little fella. Ha! You're not friendly. It is very cute, though. You see, where they dive on you, but where they decide to dive depends on where your starting location is. Yeah, where your location was when they initiated. So in some games, when an enemy initiates a dive move like that, they'll continue tracking you after they initiate the move. So they'll end up diving where you're going to be. But in this game, at least, maybe not in this franchise, the enemies do indeed lock in on your original position, making it a little bit difficult to predict where they're going to be, because you're bouncing around a lot, so it can be a little bit hard to... especially if there's more than one enemy. Okay, we can heal. So I'll just play around with this guy while the stakes are relatively low. There you go. And what were you? A drape fly, erratic flying pest that nests in rags and curtains. Super charming. Almost like a bed bug. Just wants to be in your upholstery. I'm gonna be looking for a bench, because we are about the time when the episode's coming to an end. So this looks like someone's house. Possibly a weaver. Whoa. Okay. 2 hits. Oh, okay, he's leaving. Oh my goodness. Oh, this looks like the pipes of an organ almost. Hang on, I think I might have to tend to my cat. Give me a moment here. And we're back. Okay, I was thinking about what Eva actually was, and I don't really even have a guess. It could be kind of like an ethereal, corporeal being, but I'm not really too good with lore stuff. By this point in the series, in my own series, Mossbag has already uploaded the somewhat complete lore of Silksong, so I haven't obviously watched any of it. But I would leave more of the kind of lore type stuff to him. I do have an imagination, but it doesn't often... I'm not very good at picking, you know, up on subtle details and then making connections between those details when they're not too obvious and they don't stand out. So I couldn't even really guess what Eva was. As far as I could tell, it's like an entity of some kind of silk nature. I don't know. But this area could still be the mist, even though it's a looks a little bit like the Sinner's Road, and in Silksong it could be the case that areas kind of blend into each other a little bit more than Hollow Knight, so you don't have necessarily as strict of theming between where the areas begin and end. I assume we can't sit here until we free this bench. Okay, it is emitting particles, but it could still be a trap. Let's stay on our toes. Beautiful. And this is the bench that I was looking for, so also a very nice view out of this window. If only I could see what was going on outside. So we'll end it here, and then let's take a look at the map. I guess we're all the way up here. I don't know why the map opens me over here. Interesting that it did that when I'm over here. Maybe it's because that's where I left it last. No? Oh, okay. That's because I selected that area. All right, learning a little bit more about how the map works. So next time we'll continue exploring this area for whatever is left here. I don't think they're gonna just present us with a dead end and say, happy you made it. I hope you enjoyed your time in the mist. Now turn around and go somewhere else. I think there's gonna be a little bit more if I had to guess. But if not, then we'll try to finish up some of those quests, like going to Shellwood and collecting those gummy bears in in Shellwood, and also the last beetle. So, hope you look forward to that, and I will see you next time.